Hey, Stubby here, and we are back with some exciting news. I just found out Skybees 2 is out. It was by Valden. He made the first Skybees. I had so much fun playing with that before I started this whole YouTube thing. It was such a great pack, and somebody passed the word to me that it's out, and here it is. So we're going to play it. All right, so Skybees is a bee-based pack, but he's got everything else in here. It's like a wishbone. The quests, I looked at them. I opened it up, checked out the quest, see how developed it was, make sure it was full release, and it is extensive. We got animal crops, we've got Botania, Astral Sorcery, Blood Magic, Thermal, Mechanism, Power, Pneumatic Craft, Industrial Foregoing, Applied Energistics, to Draconic Evolution, Flux Networks, Extended Crafting, Creative, which is all the creative mode stuff, and the final quest. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, and they're all really built out tinkers. I look at all these bees we're gonna have to get, all the different bees. So, typical Skyblock start. We get a punch some logs, and we get 2 trees. Can we? Is it twerking? It is. Can I reach both? Ah, and can we punch it all in one punch? We can. Give me saplings. Oh, this is exciting. I'm just like a kid in a candy store right now because that one it was just fun. So we're gonna get 32 logs. That's our whole starting of this progression chain. I think it's gonna be one of those we'll progress pretty fast into the starter stuff, and then it'll slow down as the challenge uh, exponentially grows. Come back, dance again. Throw some saplings because I'm a silly person. And this should be enough to get our start. There we go. We have punched enough trees. And I don't believe I clicked through. I don't think anything actually has rewards. It's just a matter of unlocks. So now they're built into each other. So if you see right here, we got the gears. This unlocks the Resourceful Bees quest, the Blood Magic quest, Astral quest, Botania quest, so on and so on. It's just a matter of getting to the points to unlock them. So we're gonna end up going through the storage quest real quick, Tinkers, and just kind of working our way, following these little arrows as much as we can. We've got jars, we've got bees, we've got it all. Let's go ahead and just make a handful of those. How many did I need? I know I needed them. 64. And do I have a crafting table quest? Let's see. I think Tinkers will probably maybe have one. Yep. All right. So we are going to go ahead and build the first one for, if I can count. I don't think we'll actually need it for too much, but we're going to have to make some patterns. It should be like that. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some extra. And that opens up Tinkers for us. So now we want to get to this one right here. The station, the crafting station, the part builder, and the part chest. So it should be, if I remember right, there's recipes like that. There's a recipe like that. There's a recipe like, oh, hey, that was simple. Which one? Part builder crafting station at Tinker Tool. Nope. Tinker Station. Oh, we are gonna have to go crafting table for that one. All right. Let's see. So for right now, we could actually just put them right along here. And we'll make ourselves the tool station. And the last one we're gonna have to make is the part one, which will also get us a chest, planks. There we go. We'll need to make ourselves a chest. And 2 more 6. part chest. Now, part chest, I don't know if we're really going to use it right away, but we can stick it on here. Why not? And there we go. We have started and we're into Tinkers. What are we going to have to make? A wooden comma, a campfire. Do we have the... So how are we getting... Interesting. Leaves to water. Okay. So that's... okay. So let's figure out a comma. The comma is going to be the blade, the binding, and the stick. Put some of that up there. We'll grab the tool handle, the small blade, and the binding. Turn some of that sound down just a little bit. Boom. Nice. All right. That gave us the leaves, which we're going to get to the bucket. And we have to kind of go this whole little roundabout way to get to our first cobblestone, looks like. Following these arrows, we can't go to here because we need the jar. So we have to get to the string, which is made from the leaves. So we can get down the sluice into the clay, and we're going to have to work this way to get to the bone meal. Alright. And I think it'll take... We'll have to come to Botania, to Astral, to get to the sand, to work our way back up. Yeah. How do you make... Interesting, because we need to make... I'm really not quite sure how we're going to get to the glass if we don't have cobble to make a furnace. Do we have pebbles in here? Is that a... No? Cobble? Well, hopefully we just kind of figure it out as we go, I guess. All right, so we want to make the composter, which is slabs. And the campfire we can't make because we need coal. Interesting. How can we make... I'm just kind of at a loss on this one. It feels like... Oh, you know what? I bet we'll get it from the strainer. That is probably... All right, what's the mesh? And the strainer is some sticks around it. And we have to make the strainer base with the... I don't understand how you're wanting me to... All right, let's figure this out. So we got to get up to the bricks then. Oh, you know what? We could... Because then you can make the bricks with the campfire. We got this. We've got this. Ah, thought it tricked me, but they had all the stuff we needed right there so far. All right, so it goes that, it's that one. Campfire. All right, so now we need to place this, and we're going to need more room. So let's go ahead and do the typical, I'm on a skyblock. What is that? Is that the bedrock? We're going to want to bring this down a level, actually. I think we'll end up going 2 levels down, but I'll have to... Ah, there's a crystal there too. What? All right, let's see. Maybe we don't. Oh, they're gone forever. All right, let's just do it right here. And coming out, coming out, coming out. I think we can just give ourselves a nice 2-wide platform around the whole thing. I say that, and I definitely don't have enough planks. And good, make ourselves a handful more. Just kind of finish this so we have a little bit of a working area. All right, and then we can just go ahead and throw our campfire right there. All right, so what's next on this bad boy? Okay, so we're gonna need to get to bricks, which means we need to get clay. And clay we can strain, but I don't have the strainer. Oh, you're gonna really make us think about this. Okay. Beehive. We can make a beehive. So let's try the beehive, because perhaps maybe that's the route they want us to take. It is Skybees after all. There's a beehive. Okay. So we're stuck here because we need clay, which clay is after this one. We're stuck on this one because we need some sort of hopper. We can do the composter real quick. That'll be a nice, easy one. And we can go ahead and just throw this bad boy right there for now. And just see bone meal. It doesn't really say a composting recipe, but there should be one. So let's... All right. We got that. So seeds will be from probably bone mealing the grass, which we're going to want to up our dirt game for. Right. Next 2 trees, we're going to need saplings. And that'll get us over to here. Blue dye we're going to get from flowers, so bone meal in the grass. Okay. Definitely some grass bone mealing. Soul snare. We can't do that one either. So this is pretty interesting. How are we going to get the brick? Hmm. We don't have any starlight stuff. Can't make the jars. There's going to be a method in here that we are not seeing. Bone block turns into... Let's look at this. All right, so I did a few seconds of looking. I just kind of paused it real quick, and I figured it out, and I answers right in front of my face. It's really what it is. So the bone block, and then the clay block. We place it under the crystal, and whoa! Just got to use the linking tool. So we have to work our way to the linking tool. How do we get the linking tool? Blue dye. So that means we need bone meal. Oh no! Ah! Is auto jump off? Leave me alone, auto jump. Come on. Let's get ourselves as much bone meal as we can. It's a weird random little pause. It's like 7, 8. That's all we got. All right. So let's go ahead and break that tree. We'll break that torch over here. So we can use this side. And we didn't get it. All right. So what was the blue dye? Wait, these are foods, aren't they? Yep. All foods. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just obviously gonna need a bunch more dye. I may break this down, get the dirt from underneath it, so I can just expand one side as a planting side. And I'll be back right after that. So kind of skip some of the boring stuff. See you in a minute. Okay, so I figured it out. So I went through like 8 or 9 bone meal, and all I was getting was seeds. And then I realized that the next, we're not gonna do that. Okay. You can stay right there. The next quest was for Botania. I need somewhere to put this. So I just started making the mystical flowers, or the mystical fertilizer, because that was the next quest. And lo and behold, I got the blue flower, which we need that. Try to clean this up a little bit. The blue flower, we should be able to turn into blue dye. Just like that. That's how easy that was. So I need to work towards a block of bone meal, which is really just going to be sitting here with the comma. Go ahead and reload this. Won't be too bad. It's just a lot of these leaves. Let's see. And you sit there, and this was how you basically. Did I just lose those? Ah, no, thankfully. All right, and break this one down. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I was like, I'm out of saplings. No. Ow. Come on. I need more saplings. But yeah, you sit there and you do this. And all we need is, what, 9 bone meal? And then we'll have enough to make our bone block. And we just have to make the linking tool. It's pretty simple. It's just, yeah, you really gotta just follow the quest arrows. That's really the trick to this pack. The answers are there. I was nervous. Yeah, I got confused a few times, and looking ahead is really what following the path. What is that? 5. We're so close. Come on. Break you down. But yeah, so to get the floral fertilizer, if you haven't done it, fertilizer, it just takes 4 dye. So the first one I made was just bone meal turned into white dye. 4 dye and a bone meal, and you get one. And it gives you a few plants. Come on. Maybe this is enough. We only need 4 more. Come on. Come on. Wait, where'd it go? Ow. I thought I picked it up. Where'd it go? All right, one more. Yeah. Bone block. Put that stuff up. All right, so we got to make the linking tool next. So we follow this path. Dielectric paste we're not at yet. That's going to be coal and Botania. So we're right here. We're needing the linking tool, which is a blue dye, a couple wooden tools, and some sticks. All right, and let's see if we can make ourselves the linking tool. And we'll put this bone block down. I mean, it's not really going to matter. Ow! We just want to be relatively close, and we can shift right click, right click, right click. And now we have our clay. And then we get to form it into a block again. Break it again. Ta-da! Look at that. That's kind of a weird, like this little gap right here is not working out for my mind, but it's okay. We just need to have 5. So we'll need one more. So what was that? Not a few more stacks of the leaves. I'll need to worry about food. And I mean, overall, it's just really not going to be too bad. What kind of stuff do they want us getting into? The clay shears. So those will help us a lot. But, empty DNA is 5. And the bucket is 3. So what I'm going to have to do here is I'm just going to have to sit and grind out leaves to bone meal to make some clay. And that's it. So I think what I'm going to do here is it's a few minutes earlier than I wanted, but I think it's a good spot to call it. Because I'm going to end up just keep playing for a while anyway. I'm going to work down a few of the quest lines. I need to get to the brick hopper. I'm going to finish off this one. We're going to need to get the clay buckets. We'll probably dabble into the DNA. We need jars for that, so we're not going into there. We'll get the shears. And I don't think we're going to be getting water from any method. Leaves in a jar. Yep. So we're going to have to figure out, I think you can cook these on a campfire. Nice, so sand into the campfire. Okay. So once we get to the sand, which is oak log, we'll get to the jars. The hardened one is cooked again. So if we did it like that, for example, that should turn into sand. And we'll need to do 6 of these. It's actually working pretty quick. Just like that. Stand over here in case they fly off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, well, we're waiting. So we're going to have to make the jar. The jar is going to need the cast iron. Cast iron is going to come from bricks. Alright. So clay. So really, it's going to be, I need to grind out a bunch of clay. As I said, that's just going to be an off-screen thing. I mean, you guys, I've seen the process. It's going to be cutting down leaves, throwing them in there, getting the bone meal until we can get as much bone meal as we can. I don't think we really have a faster way to get bone meal yet. Wool will turn into bone meal. That's not bad with string. What is that? What was that recipe, though? That's a lot of leaves. But that'll give us the jar. The button. And now we have a way to store. Oh, it's 7. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to grind out just a ton of clay. I'm going to get through the bricks. Since these are just cast iron, we'll probably go ahead and get through to the jar. So hopefully we'll be getting to the cobblestone when we come back, and we'll be working. Maybe just unlocking some of these other chains. Maybe I'll stop clicking everything. We just got a few more places to go. We'll dabble in storage. We'll get a little more storage upgrade. Just a little dabble. Just get that starter going, and hopefully make some more expansion. Get ourselves a nice place to live. So until next time, stubby out.